Be sure to hit that like button for me. If you don't mind, hit that like button. Really helps the channel. Quit saying all the time. You don't like it when we say so hit that like button for me. And if you're new to the channel, see, I just said it again. If you're new y'all wonder what the heck we're doing, me and Uncle Adam snuck into Oklahoma City here. We're getting the old star car and the old plastic Freightliner, getting them cleaned up, knocking all the grasshoppers off of them. Come on. So we got to head up here north of Oklahoma City here and back to the west a little ways, and we're going to load up a little bit of fertilizer and take back to the house. Today, we're going to talk about podcasting and maybe our plans for podcasting. So stay tuned. I'm going to wait on Uncle Adam there, put a little bit of tire shine on his wheel, on his tires. He pulls out, we're going to get ready to go. Anyway.
Yeah.
Ames, Oklahoma. Up here at the top of Oklahoma thing here. We're just, I don't know, I'd say about 25 miles west of Hennessy, Oklahoma, Enid, Oklahoma. About to get a load on up here. Looks like the county's doing some kind of work up here, cutting the bar ditches, cutting the shoulders. My first time over to this spot. Uncle Adam's been here. He came over here yesterday for the first time, so I'm gonna kind of follow him. I'm gonna get in here and get her loaded. Cut the shoulders, huh?
Yeah, something.
It looks like a milling machine right there, though, don't it?
Right here, they're milling road up.
Now, they're gonna be across right here by the time we get loaded. Milling that road back, going back south. I hope they skip over that entrance right there, because they got a windrow of the millings there, probably 2.5 foot tall or so. So they're going to have to skip over a little bit, because there's other trucks in and out of here. I don't know what they have to do there. Equity exchange. Fertilizer, liquid fertilizer blending facility. These big domes right here, they are, they're dry fertilizer. Holding compartments, containers, warehouses, bins, whatever you want to call them. So, like we got one loading in front of us. Unloading, loading, unloading, now he's loading. It's like it just got done though, he's about to unhook. Let's jump out here and see what's going on. got them loaded, y'all. By the looks of it, and the drone footage there a while ago, it looks like they got the road cleared over here. They skipped over the entrance anyway. Pull around here and see, check it out. We're gonna ease out of here, we're gonna roll back south and head down to Watonga, Oklahoma. We'll stop there and get us something to eat. And then we're gonna ease on back toward the house. We're gonna unload these. We got a hometown team load on today, so go down there and kick them off. Adam got the old Freight Shaker Classic looking good, looking right, looking large. Large and in charge, standing tall. We're up here in soybean, corn, and wheat country up here, y'all. Got the blade coming down. Looks like he's blading some of those.
Windrow through here.
How the blades coming down. Hell, it looked like they'd skipped over it in the deal, but maybe I just wasn't looking that good. I bet that blade would come knock it down. The windrow is still there. I guess that drone, I should have put my glasses on to be able to see it a little better. Hell, jump it. You want me to jump it? I got the tall truck. I'll knock it down with this bumper.
Oh, he's right there. He's in the middle of the road, so we can't go around him anyway.
Yeah, I'm just joking. I got the blade hand coming through here. He's gonna knock it down for us, I bet you. Komatsu GD655. See many of those around. Them Komatsus are some good machines, though.
I get no more payment.
Yeah, just go low and slow and keep them tires, honey.
Oh, yeah.
I'll let y'all ride down through this construction here with us right quick. I'll pick y'all back up when we get down here to load, or down here to load our bellies. Get something to eat. Got my DOT physical tomorrow on Wednesday the 26th, so down there and see if we can get DOT for another year. Fortunately, I only get to do a year at a time because of my blood pressure medicine. Sucks to be a high-strung individual, you know it. Been that way all my life. Hell, I had to get a waiver when I joined the Army when I was 19 years old because I had high blood pressure. There's a low man on the totem pole running the sheep's foot. Well, they're chewing it up, ain't they?
Yeah. I bet there won't be no more road. I mean, no more pavement.
I think they just left it unless they were needing the millings for something else, huh?
Yeah.
That fella didn't want to give you no room, did he?
I don't think he can stop the truck.
I'll be on the phone for a minute. Jump on the phone. Jump on the phone, yeah.
We'll go to the right.
Yeah, 10-4, let's go back to Old King, go south. Watonga, Oklahoma. Stop. Yeah, that's a taco truck. Alright. Bill's right there on the left right here, right?
Where do we park at?
Right there beside it. Looks like they got a big parking lot to pull up into.
Okay.
It's a pretty happening place for the oil field back in the day. It's still pretty busy around here. Kind of in the part of Oklahoma.
We're gonna keep going straight, right? South?
Yeah, when we leave here. We'll have to come back out and hit the light and hang a left though, because the railroad tracks will be in the way of coming out from over there. I think. Yeah, I think the tracks run right down by them elevators right there.
I'm gonna move over right here to this lane, let you come around and what you talking about?
Let me lead the way. Looking like the snow cone man right there. Those hurt my nose. They're two brothers. I'm going here and spin around to kind of be facing out of this yard when we go up in there. That'll work. Good fertilizer yard right here, so should be alright. I'm not being at home. It's that rock pile. The rock pile, just swung around. See, we're on the Adam part there to pick out. Not as much room in here as I thought there'd be, but there's some room. Pull up here by this gate. Good.
I think so. This dude over here motioned me to move or something.
This same thing for me.
Sí, por favor. Es todo lo que quiera. I got tacos.
Yeah, I can say
Asado. Cilantro and somewhere.
Got three. Is it three in order?
No.
Okay. of those tacos. Me and Uncle Adam, we got the chit-chatting and BSing and talking there, and got back in our trucks. I started eating them, and got the last one about halfway done. I was like, gummit, I totally forgot to let y'all check them out, but I will give it my 2 thumbs up of approval. Damn near rivals the place we go in Amarillo, down on Amarillo Boulevard all the time, called Maribel's. Dang near as good as theirs was. So, here in Watonga, Oklahoma, at the 4-way stoplight on the southeast side of the intersection, check them out. Go back, can't remember the name of it. I think it was El Taqueria Dos Hermanos. I think it was the two brothers. Two Brothers Tacos, but there's number 5 is the number of the taco truck that was there. I guess they got several of them. It was the number 5 one, but it was good, definitely good. So we're in Shamrock, Texas now. We're about an hour away from the house. It is 3:15 p.m. and it is blazing. Let me show you. That's of course, that's the ambient temperature. That right there be the pyro temperature. Like I said, that's the ambient temperature outside. I am sitting under an awning here at the Sefco truck stop. They got about 6 lanes here. I'm the only truck here right now, so I'm gonna sit here under the shade for a minute and let the truck cool down a little bit. Got me a Gatorade Zero. Gonna lay off the sugar this week before we go to our DOT physical. Come on, stay hydrated. I always do my DOT physical and my yearly personal physical with my doctor on the same day. Actually, the lady that does the DOT physicals there, where I get my stuff done at, she works with my doctor, hand in hand with my doctor. So I go in and just get it all knocked out at one time, get all my blood drawn for the year and checked out, and get all my A1Cs and cholesterols and all that checked out, and kind of do a smorgasbord, I guess you say. I do it all at once to get it knocked out. So we're gonna go do that in the morning. I had to really back out of it coming through the hills there between Weatherford and pretty much state line Texas. There's a lot of up and down, and of course we were heavy, like we always are. Heavy. The wind's probably blowing 30 to 40 mile an hour straight out south. It was getting after it today, hitting me right in the side. And temperature going down the highway was showing 105 going down the highway. So it's hot, windy, I'm heavy. Just not a good combination for the old Detroit and the big old tall sleeper star car. So did get a little bit of good news. The rat rod went in the shop this morning. They actually pulled it in the shop this morning. So hopefully by the end of the day today, they got that head off, and I'll know the verdict of what we're going to be looking at to get it repaired and get it going. I sure am ready to get back in, because we need to get cleared out of this one, as we may have a new driver coming on board. So here in the next couple of weeks. So he's going to be going into the star car here. Now, the podcast. Told y'all we'd talk a little bit about the podcast today, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to sit here at the fuel pump. Nobody around. We're going to talk about this podcast for a minute. I plan on setting up a podcast on like the 1st and 15th of every month. Some of them will be live, and some of them will be pre-recorded. So, and in the podcast, it's going to be everything ag trucking. So, just for example, one of the first topics we'll talk about is the hours of service for livestock haulers and ag truckers, and better known as the ag exemption. So we'll talk about that. We'll delve into it. I get a lot of questions on it. Well, how do you run that many hours? How do you run this many days? And I see you going this time and this time. You can't be doing that. Well, yeah, we can, because we We are ag exempt, and we will dive into them and dive into that rule and regulation and dissect it and talk about it. So that's gonna be like probably one of the first few episodes that we'll do. Also, at the beginning of the episode, we'll go through the market prices like the cotton, the corn, the wheat, soybeans, cattle, crude oil, chickens, pork. We'll kind of go through the markets and see how they're trending, and we'll kind of do a contrast from the week, 2 weeks before, 2 weeks there, and kind of talk about market prices. We're also I'm gonna try to get guests on, like maybe some of my buddies that are cow haulers. Kind of we'll get some of them on and talk about the cow hauling side of things. Get some of my buddies in that haul feed. Talk about the feed. Might try to find me some milk haulers. We'll talk about some milk hauling. Just all different aspects of it. We'll also get in with some farmers and talk to some farmers about some stuff. And on the production side, my son, might have him on a little bit. He is getting into the soil side of things, which is the guys that go out and take samples of the soil and tell the farmers what kind of fertilizer and what percentages of what they need to put down to grow their crops, what they need to put down to mitigate insects and weed control, stuff like that. So we might have him on a little bit. He'll be a junior at West Texas A&M University this fall, and he is a plant and soil science major. So we'll get some wisdom from him for sure. We'll also talk to maybe some gin owners, gin operators about their business. Cotton gin operators. Maybe I got a buddy that takes care of all the takes all the peanuts in our area and distributes them out and gets them all in. We might talk to him a little bit. He works for Birdsong Peanuts, so Mr. James. Maybe get to talk to him a little bit about how he got into it and how that works. So it's mainly going to be about the ag side of trucking. Now we will talk about some regular trucking events too. It's something that coming up. Talk about prices of fuel and and different lanes and different markets on that stuff a little bit too. We're not going to delve real deep into it, but we'll talk about it because it is about trucking. We will also talk about I'm sorry, I'm losing my train of thought there. I ain't got my cue card in front of me to tell me what I need to talk about. I will have a cue card when I get my studio set up, and that way y'all know how ADD I am. That'll help mitigate my ADD. So we will be talking about see, I done lost it again. I'm gonna have like a driver profile every week. So what I'm gonna do is reach out to you guys on here on YouTube, on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok and Snapchat to send me some clips of what you're doing at work and kind of talk about your truck, what kind of work you do with it, and how long you've been in the business, stuff like that. I'll get a whole itinerary set up, and we'll do something like that. Kind of like that Dooner Livingstone does on his channel with the driver viewer. I think he calls it the viewer's voice or something like that. We're going to do something like that on each podcast. I'll have somebody that I can put on there, and we can kind of talk about their, they can show off your truck. You can show off your truck. You can show off your work, and give us a little rundown of what you're all about. So that's kind of the plan. Had a lot of questions about these hats. I had 15 of these made up originally, and I kind of handed them out to some of my local folks that we do business with. So we get up to 10,000 subscribers. These hats are pretty expensive. They are actual Richardson hats, good hats. So the setup fee was pretty high, and they're pretty high. So I don't know how we'll do it, but maybe we get over 10,000 subscribers, and the revenue kind of comes up where I can afford doing it. I don't really want to sell them. I want to give them away. So maybe we'll have some kind of like giveaway, 5 hat, maybe a hat every week or whatever. We'll do something in the comments or some kind of poll or something where I can give these things away. So excuse me, talking too much, my mouth's getting dry. It's hot. And we are in the doldrums of summer. I watched this guy, Pow Ponder on Weather, P-O-W, like Pow, Ponder, like you're pondering, thinking something, on Weather. He's on YouTube here. You go follow him. I'll try to leave a link in the description if I remember this during the editing. Go check him out. Let him know the 806 driver sent you. But he is saying, he gives really good forecast. He is saying that the whole month of August, this heat dome is going to be cranking just right over the top of us. It's going to be triple digits every day. Not really any chances of rain, so it's not looking good for our cotton crop, y'all, as far as our dry land cotton. It's going to have a drink here in a week or so, and it's going to have a good drink to carry it on through August. I think we're going to have cotton coming off of coming off the stalk at the end of September. We have stuff already blooming out, and they say 50 to 60 days to bloom the bowl. So end of July here, that's the end of September. Cotton's going to be coming off. So we're going to be cranking and banging into our cotton season, I believe. So I know I hadn't put a lot of content out. It's just lack of make that phone call back. It's just lack of not lack of interest, but it's just hot, and we've been running our tails off, and we're getting to the end of our fertilizer season though. I think it's this week it's really, we've been up here, and this week it's come down to here. So next week I think we're going to be down here. We're going to be doing a bunch of shop work, so hopefully I'll find some motivation. I got the hiccups. Find some motivation, and we can start getting a little more out. So be sure to hit that like button for me if you don't mind. Hit that like button. Really helps the channel. Quit saying all the time. You don't like it when we say so hit that like button for me. And if you're new to the channel, see, I just said it again. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. If you feel like you got any value out of this video, probably not a lot, but either way, hit that subscribe button if you like, and be sure to leave us a like or dislike. Either way, let the algorithm go to work for us. So appreciate everybody hanging out. Appreciate everybody staying with us, rocking along with us, and hope everybody stays cool. Hope everybody has a great week. We're going to finish this video out with a little unloading footage at home when we get down there. We're about, let's say, about an hour away. And shine side up, hammer down. We'll see y'all on the next.